Hello and welcome to the channel.
Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Mohammad Shaukat Ansari from your own channel Learn English with Shaukat Ansari. Believe me, this channel envisages and symbolizes a holistic approach with simplified presentations. And all the teaching videos basically, fundamentally aim to provide a much needed fillip and fortified interest towards your learning English in spoken English and in written English. My dear good students, my dear good learners, here in this video I am going to discuss the classification of adverbs, the kinds of adverbs. But before I proceed, I would like to remind you that in the previous video I dealt with an introduction of adverbs. And in connection to that video, I would like to ask you to underline this point, this fact. Adverbs are usually adverbs like quietly, immediately, beautifully, slightly, slowly. Adverb phrases like well enough, near the body, or prepositional phrases like on May 3, 1960, with great patience. Adverbial manners, place and time are used to point out how, where and when something happens. It means adverbial of manner signifies how. Adverbs of time signifies when. Adverbs of place denotes where. Now come to kinds of adverbs. Number one, adverbs of time. Adverbs of time depicts the time of action, when the action takes place. Examples of adverbs of times are never, lately, just, always, recently, during, yet, such, sometimes, usually, occasionally, so far, and prepositional phrases such as in the morning, in the evening, at night, on Monday, in May, in June. Examples in sentences for your understanding. Sentence number one, the winter season will end soon. Sentence two, Professor Ehsan has applied for the passport recently. And sentence number three, so far we have found 15 grammar mistakes. In sentence 1, soon, sentence 2, recently, and sentence 3, so far, these are adverbs of times. I mean adverbs of time. Now come to the second type of adverb, that is adverbs of place. Where the action takes place, I mean adverbs of place illustrate where the verb is happening. Examples of adverbs of place are here, there, nowhere, anywhere, everywhere, in, out, above, below, inside, outside, etc. When someone says at rest, etc., it means some more are to be added there. Now come to the sentences for instances in order to clarify the point, the concept regarding adverbs of place. Sentence number 1, it's a very hot outside. Sentence 2, the culprit has gone underground. The culprit has gone underground. And sentence number 3, why are you standing there? Why are you standing there? In sentence 1, outside, sentence 2, underground, and sentence 3, there, all these are adverbs of place. Come to the third type of adverb, adverbs of manner. Most of time we use adverbs of manner when we speak English or when we write English. And most of the adverbs of manner are formed by using ly in the last. Beautiful, beautifully. Slow, slowly. Okay? Gradual, gradually. Like this you can form adverbs of manner. And it is a significant kind of adverb. How the action is done or how a verb is done. So it gives the reply of how. How beautifully, how politely, how greatly, how largely. Like this. Adverbs of manner, examples. Neatly, slowly, immediately, quickly, sadly, politely, loudly, beautifully, fluently, accurately, like this, etc. Li. But there are some adverbs which cannot be formed by using li, like fast, like hard. Now come to the fourth kind of adverb. I mean adverbs of degree or quantity. Adverbs of degree explain the level or intensity of an action. The level or intensity of an action. Or verb, adjective, or even another adverb. So adverb of degree speaks of the level or intensity of an action or a verb or an adjective or an adverb itself. Examples for your grasping the content, for the good delivery here. Examples: almost, quite, nearly, too, too, enough, hardly, simply, absolutely, fully, so, etc. I repeat: almost, quite, neatly, too, enough, hardly, simply, absolutely, fully, so, etc. Examples for your understanding the content, for your assimilation of the content. Examples in sentences. Sentence number 1, that boy is too careless, too careless. Sentence 2, they are fully prepared to face the challenge. They are fully prepared to face the challenge. Sentence number 3, Sheila is absolutely wrong. You are fully wrong. I fully disagree with you. And sentence number 4, next sentence, I am so excited to see you next week. So my dear good learners, in the first sentence TOO2, second fully, third absolutely, and the last sentence so. All these are adverbs of degree, or you can say quantity. Come to the fifth kind of adverbs, adverbs of fluency. Adverbs of fluency specify, elucidate how often the verb occurs. Adverbs of frequency tell us how frequently or how often something happens, something occurs, something takes place, something comes into action. How frequently and how often. Examples: rarely, occasionally, sometimes, normally, again, always, never, regularly, twice, thrice, etc. I repeat: rarely, occasionally, normally, again, always, never, sometimes, regularly, continuously, twice, thrice, etc. Examples in sentences, instances in sentences. Download this file again. Sentence number 1, first sentence, download this file again. Sentence 2, Nancy's calls to the doctor are fluent. Nancy's calls to the doctor are fluent. Sentence number 3, they always go to the same park every Friday. They always go to the same park every Friday. And the last sentence, as an instance, I have seen my esteemed English teacher twice today. I have seen my esteemed English teacher twice today. In the first sentence again, second sentence frequent, third sentence always, and the last sentence twice. These are adverbs of frequency. So 5 kinds are significant for you, but I am here adding one more kind, and the kind is adverbs of affirmation or negation. If you say yes, it is adverb of affirmation. If you say no, it is a verb of negation. It is an adverb of negation. Examples: yes, you may call Adnan now. Yes, you may call Adnan now. Yes, adverb of affirmation. Assertiveness is here. And you can say no, you should not call Adnan now. No, you should not call Adnan now. So yes and no, these are adverbs of affirmation and negation. Yes, adverb of affirmation, and no, adverb of negation. My dear good learners, I am sure that you have enjoyed this lesson. But while leaving, while saying you goodbye, I would like to quote a beautiful stanza of a brilliant American poet, Robert Bruce. And this reminds me, or reminds you, and reminds all of us about the pull of obligations, about the load of appointments and promises, about our accountabilities and responsibilities. Listen to this beautiful stanza from a brilliant poem by a brilliant poet, Robert Bruce. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. But I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Thank you very much. See you in the next episode, and that will be stellar in the sense that, dear, I would like to give you an understanding about the uses of adverbs. I mean, how can you write, how can you use adverbs correctly, how can you speak adverbs, frame sentences by using adverbs correctly. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Stay blessed. Be happy. Be smiling. And I must tell you, love and respect your parents.